Have you ever said yes when every part of you wanted to say no? Not because you wanted to, but because you didn't want someone to be disappointed. Maybe you answered a phone call when you were exhausted. Maybe you kept listening, even though you had nothing left to give. Maybe you smiled while quietly wishing you could just be alone. Many of us have been taught that being kind means always being available, that saying no is selfish, that putting ourselves first somehow makes us a bad person. But what if that's not true? What if protecting your peace is one of the kindest things you can do? Today isn't about building walls. It's about learning the quiet art of setting boundaries. There are people who carry invisible backpacks, not filled with books, but with expectations. The expectation to always help, to always reply, to always understand, to always forgive, to always be the nice person. At first, it feels harmless. Helping people feels good. Being needed feels meaningful. But slowly, the backpack gets heavier, until one day, you're carrying everyone else's emotions while quietly ignoring your own. You begin feeling tired for reasons you can't explain. Not because you've done too much, but because you've given too much of yourself away. The hardest part about boundaries isn't saying no. It's surviving the guilt that comes after. Because somewhere along the way, many of us learned that love has to be earned. That if we're useful, people will stay. If we're agreeable, people will like us. If we never disappoint anyone, we'll be accepted. So every no feels like we're risking connection. But think about this. If someone only values you when you're constantly sacrificing yourself, is that really acceptance? Or is it dependency? Real relationships don't require you to disappear. They allow you to exist too. Imagine your favorite garden. It has a small wooden fence. Not because the flowers hate the outside world, but because the flowers deserve protection. The fence doesn't reject visitors. It simply reminds them to enter with care. Healthy boundaries work the same way. They don't say, "I don't care about you." They say, "I care about myself too." There's a quiet difference. You can love someone without answering every message immediately. You can care deeply without fixing every problem. You can be compassionate without carrying someone else's pain as your own. A boundary doesn't close your heart. It simply gives your heart room to breathe. Peace isn't something you find. It's something you protect. Every unnecessary argument takes a little of it. Every conversation that leaves you drained takes a little more. Every time you ignore your own needs to satisfy everyone else, your peace slowly slips away. One day, you wake up wondering why you feel so exhausted. The answer isn't always that life is too busy. Sometimes, it's because too many people have unlimited access to your time, your energy, and your heart. Peace grows where boundaries exist. Just like a candle burns brighter when it's protected from the wind. You don't have to change your whole life tomorrow. Start with something small. Give yourself permission to pause before answering. Not every request deserves an immediate yes. Second, remember that silence is sometimes a complete sentence. You don't always owe long explanations. "No, I can't today," can be enough. And finally, pay attention to how people make you feel. Some conversations leave you lighter. Others leave you carrying a weight that was never yours. Spend more time with the people who respect your peace, not just your availability. Here's something worth remembering. People may be disappointed when you begin setting boundaries, especially if they benefited from you having none. That doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It simply means the relationship is adjusting. Your peace is not selfish. Your rest is not selfish. Your quiet is not selfish. You are allowed to protect the life you're trying to heal. And maybe a boundary isn't a wall between you and the world. Maybe it's a gentle promise you make to yourself. I will no longer abandon myself just to make everyone else comfortable. If this pause gave you something to reflect on, I'd love for you to join me again next week here on A Thoughtful Pause. Until then, be kind to others, but don't forget to be kind to yourself too.